Friends, in this psalm, God has been speaking about His redemption, His salvation. And right from the beginning, the psalmist says, "Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for He is good, for His mercy endureth forever." And then he goes on to explain and give illustrations of how God works and how we should be so thankful for what He's doing. So he's speaking about redemption, he's speaking about God's works, he's speaking about God's goodness. And here in verses 23 onwards, he speaks about the dangers that people can experience in the sea and the greatness of the works of God there, and how people then turn to God as they face these things. They cry out to God and God hears them. He then goes on to speak about God's own people. And he shows them that how God's people see these things. God's people begin to see the things that are happening all around us are God's dealings, God's ways. Some of it we do not have answers for why God has done certain things. But the Christian, it says in verse 42, the righteous shall see it. These are not people who are righteous in and of themselves, but they've been made righteous by God Himself. These righteous shall see it and rejoice. They see the works of God, and all around us as we look around, oh yes, we see turmoil. We see all kinds of disasters. We see all kinds of evil things taking place. And yet the Christian, in the midst of all of these things, we can rejoice that we are kept by the grace of God. We are what we are by the grace of God. That these things are not happening, and God is not saying, "Oh, I didn't know that this would happen." But all the decrees of God are coming to pass.